Hi guys, welcome back to another fragrance video on this channel and thanks so much for tuning in again. Now in today's video I'm gonna talk about Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier, which is probably one of their most popular fragrances. And in today's video I'm gonna tell you guys everything you need to know from the fragrance DNA to the performance and also if it's actually suited for you, because I have a very strict opinion on this fragrance. But first of all, if you're new, thanks for watching this video. If you are new and you haven't subscribed already, please do so. The button is just below this video, because on this channel I'm gonna talk about men's skincare, hair care, hair styling, beard care and fragrance. So if you're interested in these kind of videos, then please subscribe. As I said, the button is just below this video. So first of all, I'm really happy that I tried this during the winter times, or during autumn at least, because this fragrance is a really very sweet and almost even gourmand type fragrance. So in the fragrance DNA we have vanilla, we have cinnamon and we have pear. At least that's the three notes that I found were the most prominent in this one. And then it's even combined with kind of a woodsy base, although I can't really pinpoint which kind of wood it is. So it's a woodsy base, and you can definitely smell that there is something beneath all the sweetness of this fragrance, but I can't really tell what it is, so let's just say there is something else. And as I just mentioned, the fragrance is really very sweet, so I'm super happy to have tried it when it's cold outside and not in the highest heat, because I would say that this is really a fragrance for autumn and winter. And as soon as the temperatures rise too high, I would say this is probably way too sweet. As you probably know, Le Male has a very typical DNA. So it's always vanilla with woodsy base or leatheriness combined with a special top note. And in this particular case, that is pear. And pear in and of itself is not a super sweet note, but in this case it's really a very sweet pear. So this reminded me about 1 hour into the fragrance of a very sweet apple pie. So the smell of freshly baked apple pie, that's what this reminded me of. And that is really quite okay, I would say, if you are a fan of smelling like apple pie. So for me personally, I actually felt a little bit too old for this. I'm approaching 30 and will turn 30 next year, so I felt a little bit old with this, and I feel like this is more of a juvenile fragrance, so to speak. So I would say if you're below 20 or even below 22, this is probably a good fragrance for you. But for me, I felt a little bit old with this, and I'm looking for more of a scent development in a sense. So just having an apple pie sweetness doesn't make a fragrance good for me. I need to have something that it will transform into, and that something was really missing, especially since the notes are so well blended together that you can't really tell that there are specific notes in it. And therefore this is kind of a synthetic mess, and I wasn't really able to pinpoint anything specific, and it also stays really quite linear during the whole development. And I would even say that the Le Male typical vanilla is really almost missing out because of all the sweetness, and you can't really tell, oh, there's vanilla in this fragrance, because it's really very well blended. And this is even relevant when we talk about the pear note, because there is really not too much pear in this one. It's only during the first half an hour or so that pear actually shows itself as a fragrance note, and after that it really is a oneness of sweetness and apple pie somethingness, you know, with a woodsy base underneath, but you can't really say what kind of wood it is. So as you might guess, the fragrance note of pear is really not that prominent. One thing I have to say, however, is that this fragrance performs really like a beast, because as you would guess, with a sweet fragrance like this, it lasts really long and it also projects really long. So that is something that I was really missing out on in the designer realm, because especially nowadays with fragrance releases all over the place, they are always kind of sweet, but they keep missing a little bit of performance. Usually they are gone after like 2 to 3 hours even, so they don't really perform that well. And with this one, I can promise you, you will get a beastly performance, at least for a designer type fragrance. But to conclude, I have to say that this doesn't really make this a wearable fragrance for me, because I still feel a little bit too old for this, even though it has a great performance and it might even be suited for winter. I feel that I can't really pull this off because I'm just too damn old for this. So as I said, I would recommend this to you if you are in your early 20s or below, but otherwise I would say that this is probably too sweet, too playful, too juvenile for you to try, but at least the performance is good, you know? So that's everything I have to say about this fragrance. Now my question to you is, have you tried Ultra Male by Jean Paul Gaultier? If so, did you like it? And also, how old are you? And do you feel that this is a fragrance that can be worn by someone above 25 years old? So please let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this fragrance. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, then please subscribe, and I would love to see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.